Love and light, it is your girl Sister Soul with 2 L's, and the L stands for lessons and love. And today we are going to be talking about, well, we're just going to be reflecting, honestly. I wanted to share some journal prompts with you guys, some journal entries with you guys, and some clips from my podcast, Cruise Control Combos with Sister Soul. Okay, so for some reason, the video just keeps randomly pausing, which is why I'm looking at it like that. So if I seem a little distracted, I'm not. I'm just intentionally paying attention to the time on the video and making sure the video does not continue to stop. Now, as I said, well, you guys didn't hear what I said, but I have no intro right now. I am currently working on my intro, and instead of waiting to post the video until I'm done with my intro, I'm just gonna post the video because that's backwards, right? Yeah. We're working smarter, not harder. Okay, so yeah, I want to go over some of my journal entries, how I ground myself, in my creativity, in my how do I stay grounded, and what do I do for myself, being that I am multi-talented, multi-passionate, and how I stay grounded in my flow, okay? And yeah, y'all, so let's go ahead and just get started. All right, y'all. This is my handy dandy notebook. Well, it was my old one. Y'all, this is my first journal I've ever completed. Yes, give it up for you, girl. And so it is really lovely. I don't know if y'all do this on your own, y'all do this back at home, but it is always nice to flip through a journal or even a book and see what your eyes land on. When it's a book, I see what my eyes land on first, and that is the message. And usually, well, no, all the time, it resonates, okay? So I do the same thing with my journal, and believe it or not, y'all, the journal entries be hidden. It always seems to be on brand. It always give me like a sense of gratitude and humility to read where I was and how I was perceiving things and how I was growing and where I am at now, okay? So this is my first time doing this on video, and I'm excited, okay? There's nothing to hide. It's all love. So yes, let's get into it. Let's flip these pages. Let's see what we get, okay? I'm gonna share some prompts that I've done. Oh, two, all right? So journal entry number 1. Okay, so I wrote this January 26th of 2025 on Sunday, and the title is called Paving the Way, okay? I'm not going to read it to get a glimpse of what I read. I'm just going to read it now, and yeah, okay? Gratitude. What a beautiful time to be alive. Finding the art in my authenticity, uncut, just being. Why filter myself? If it's something that I do or say that I feel I don't like, work on changing it. But we are no longer in the shadows. We are free, honey. Oh, don't play. Then, y'all, I have some angel numbers right here. And then I have some content ideas. I'm going to share the content ideas, okay? It was share medical tips, share journal entries, prompts. You see what I mean? Okay. Share journal entry prompts, teach about app toolkits, hair transitions, make dances, make dance trends, promote business, sharing business tips, share poems, share music playlists, being a business owner, my experiences, moving checklists, trying new things, foods, relationship strength, things that helped me grow. Okay, DEI places updated. All right, and then, I had smoking does what for me. We will find out this week. So clearly I did a detox. And I told y'all, this is a good journal entry because I did some release and reflect and release. Okay, I'm gonna read it. All right, let's read reflect and release. What breakthroughs or lessons am I most grateful for today? Okay. articulating my ideas. I've had a list of my talents, hobbies, and etc., but never fully went into depth on the exact content, idea, concept to go with. Overcame it today. Knowing miracles don't only come in the form of money. Receiving the message to truly step into my authentic self, pour into me, welcoming the love and growth I've obtained, and continue to align with it. Hashtag miracle. Don't play. Question number 2. What am I ready to let go of to move forward with clarity and purpose? Okay, let's see what I wrote. Procrastination, fear of not being ready, trying to stay in the box, using my energy of all forms on the negative, being a victim, stage fright, stubbornness, being seen, being heard, attaching myself to external pleasures, waiting for change, stalling, waiting for the right tools, the fear of miracles, self-hate, self-doubt, self-judgment, suppressed anger, always being in control, limiting my talents to others' visions, self-neglect, lack of protection, poor hygiene, not literally. It's so funny because I wrote not literally, but I meant spiritually. Who I was so I can, okay, I'm like, what? But it's what am I letting go? Okay, letting go of who I was so I can expand beyond what my eyes can see and my heart has envisioned. I say, clock it. All right, number 3. What vision of my higher self am I stepping into this week? Ooh, I said the confident, intuitive, optimistic, creative, articulate, self-loving, healthy, abundant, brave, wise, vocal, insightful woman goddess is the vision of me. I am stepping into, it's a version of me I am stepping into. Enough wisdom, purging. Purging, girl, out. Girl, we did it. We're mid-air into our leap. And what a beautiful view breathes insightful, magical, powerful moment in time. 3 things I am deeply grateful for from the day. Being in the knowing, being chosen, gratitude. Taking my leap into my authentic self, knowing I'm deserving and have self-control. Protection from my team and guidance. I can almost feel the gratitude, excitement, and humility they share for and with me. Hashtag do it for you first. Hashtag do it for you first. And then looks like I have some angel numbers. 1000. I got 10,000, 000, 100, 444, 10001. Okay, so. And mind y'all heard what I said. That was written January 26th. So with all of that, I just want to reflect, okay? Because the fact that I wrote a content idea to share journal entries and prompts January 26th, and it is now August 6th, 2025. And this is my first journal entry I've shared with you guys. And it's one of those things where I can be mad at myself. And this is where your choice in choosing comes into play, okay? Because I can choose to be upset with myself for never making a video and sharing it. Or I can celebrate the fact that I'm starting today and I've already been sharing prompts, okay? Every episode for Cruise Control Convos, I either share journal prompts and affirmations, okay? I have slowed down on the journal prompts, because I feel like being that they're given each week, the journal prompts that I am asking, I feel like it's a week thing. Like, for example, the journal prompt I gave for the end of July, I wanted people to go back and look back at, their year at a glance, everything they've accomplished, if the things that they set for themselves still align with who they are and what they want to do. Like, really just go back in time, celebrate yourself, sit in your stillness, right? So, it's exciting. It's exciting to see what it is that I had planned to do and what I actually did and what I'm doing now, okay? Because I can honestly say that I am sharing journal prompts and journal entries. I didn't teach about app toolkits. I have done hair transitions. I have done choreo. the business side of things, I shared in a video not too long ago. That me and Honey brung our online business to a halt. After the tariffs and everything went into effect, we seen things shifting on our account, okay? And we would honestly, genuinely, like, just to keep it 100, we didn't have time or the knowledge to figure out how to shift. So we shut it down completely. It was a lot going on, and we did what was best for us, and that's just that. Okay. Share music playlists and share poems, being a business owner, moving checklists, travel tips, vlogs soon to come. Okay, so I just want to give myself, I did good, y'all. Like, based on what I wanted to do and the goals I set, and just journal entry, I'm getting goosebumps. Just this journal entry by itself says a lot. Today is Wisdom Wednesday. Wisdom and Wellness Wednesday, okay? So you guys can look forward to every Wednesday we doing journal prompts. And whether I make a video or no, I'm gonna just do it. Yeah. Wednesdays for me is Wisdom and Wellness Wednesdays, okay? So I want to tell y'all to look forward to wellness videos and wisdom videos. But who knows if this is something that I do every week and maybe every other week. But I just want y'all to know every day of this week, I have something planned for you guys, okay? And I'm excited. A couple of the ways I stay grounded and, you know, a couple of my daily habits that has helped me, you know, not go off the rail. All right. Because it can be a bit overwhelming at a time, like I voiced in my journal entry. It was overwhelming being talented, especially like I'm already transitioning out of the military and transitioning to a normal life, right? So, like, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't know how to put it into words as of now, and that's okay. We're not gonna get stuck on it. However, this January 26, 2025 was a very interesting time, okay? My papa had just passed literally a month and 2 days before that. And his homegoing service was in the beginning of January. And then my in-law, one of my in-laws, my auntie-in-law passed, and her homegoing service was mid-January. So around this time, it was a lot going on, a lot of emotions, a lot of shifting, a lot of change. So to see that I was still paving, you know, like you say, paving a way, I was still figuring things out. I wasn't allowing what was going on at that time to keep me down. So I'm proud of that. And every day I journal. Like, that's something that has helped me. That's a daily habit for me. I journal every day. Every day. I journal what comes to mind. Sometimes I do journal prompts. But it's all about setting your intention and what you want to do. What are you journaling for? You feel me? I do meditate as well. I meditate daily. And meditating look different for everybody, okay? Some people think that meditation is simply only, you know, being quiet, crisscross applesauce. And I'm just saying the stereotypical meditation, how people think meditation look. But there's so many different ways to meditate. And today we're not going to get into them. But I just want y'all to know, be open to new possibilities and new way of doing things, okay? But yeah, meditating is definitely something that I can say has made a big difference in my day-to-day in staying grounded, you know? I feel like a lot of the times we be so focused on producing, and sometimes even creating, you know, that we don't really allow ourselves to fully enjoy the process, okay? And I feel like in January, I was having a hard time enjoying any process because it was a lot going on. We were trying to move. And also January, one of our friends was staying with us, right? And we were looking to move into another place. And this was the stupidest shit ever to me. To me. I won't say stupid, but this didn't make sense and it rubbed me the wrong way. But our friend was staying with us, you know, and we opened our home up to a friend, and we were just like, you know what, we'll just all move in together. So our old place was already like, it was its own thing. The place was our experience was so rough, y'all. The property manager said that we could break our lease. So I'm gonna just put it in perspective that way. Okay, so with her moving in, we was like, okay, bad. They already said we could break our lease. Boom, boom, boom. So we're going to go ahead and, you know, start finding a place. So boom, we're looking for a place. There was something on my credit, so I had to email these people, and I can give y'all story time about that. I had to email these people. I'm going back and forth with these people because I never moved into the apartment, y'all. Like, I never moved into the apartment, and they put it on my credit as if I had been in there. But I'm going back and forth with these people. I let the apartments know. Fast forward. It's about the end of the month. And she's telling us, she texted and said that she was going to be moving out and blah, blah, all types of stuff. Mind you, rent is due. Okay? And what pissed me off was there was so much time for her to say something to us, and she didn't. And I wasn't surprised because that was behavior that I've seen her do. I used to tell her, like, you know, speak up for yourself, or you need to communicate in different ways so that life can be easier for you. Like, it was one of those relationships where I was constantly pouring into. This was one of those relationships that I was constantly pouring into, constantly redirecting conversations, and no, don't say this, say that, don't be so down on yourself, or no, don't say that about yourself, or it's okay to feel this way. Like, it was one of those friendships, right? So when she did it, I wasn't surprised, but it was the excuse that she gave. She said, well, I know y'all had a lot going on with the funeral, so I didn't want to bother y'all with it. So you thought to wait until bills were due, when you know we've been back and forth to Florida for homegoing services and funerals, to tell us like that was any better? Like, just makes no sense, right? Because you're going through a lot, I'm gonna wait to tell you something last minute. That was a lot. Now that I look back at it, like, I was taking a lot of shit at the chin. A lot of shit. And I'm proud of myself, you know? Part of staying grounded. It's not that when you grounded, you take a lot of shit. It's just you know how to remove yourself from things. And around that time, I didn't know how to remove myself from certain people, certain spaces, certain things, because I didn't want anyone to feel some type of way. And that was my problem. Always putting others' needs, other wants, other people's desires, other people's dreams before mine. And now I don't do that shit no more. Okay? You want to know why? Because the intent on my dreams, part of my dreams are seeing people make it as well. Part of my dreams are being able to take care of people. Part of my dreams are being able to not only take care of people financially, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And I want us to do it together. But I know when someone asks what I can bring to the table, bitch, I want to say I can bring the whole table and the meals. You just bring your seat because that's what you're responsible for. Oh, okay. Thank you. But yeah, y'all. I was going to share some podcast clips with y'all, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. I may actually save it for a shorts video, but I'm not going to put it in here simply because of I have meetings today starting, well, I have meetings this evening starting at 4 and then 6:30, okay? And then, yeah. So, being that I want to get this video out, I'm going to actually save that for another day already. You know, I'm excited to be more open, you know, be more vulnerable, be the change that I wanted to see, be the woman that I know I can be. It just excites me because every day I'm getting better at it. You know what I mean? You just keep getting better. You just keep getting better. Life don't stop. It keeps going. And so do you. Okay? So make sure y'all are staying connected on other socials. All right? To make it easier for yourself, please feel free to go to my description in my bio, in my YouTube bio, and click the link tree and stay connected that way, okay? My Instagram's in there, my TikTok's in there, the podcast is in there, my Amazon storefront, no. The podcast is in there, the link for Spotify and Apple Music. It's all in there, y'all. I made it. I feel like link trees are so much easier. I'm not able to put hyperlinks in the video descriptions yet because I don't have enough subs. So for now, go to my page description, my about me, my bio, and go to the link tree to make it easier for yourself. Or
just type the shit in. It's not that hard.
I don't know. But I love y'all so much. And thank you guys for loving me back. And thank you guys for supporting me. And I hope y'all know that we are literally all stars finding our place in the cosmos. The sky isn't the limit. It is only a start to a new beginning. All right, y'all. It's Sister Soul with 2 L's, and I'm out.